Our kidneys are basically unsung heroes in our bodies. They filter our blood, flush out toxins, and help keep everything in balance. In fact, a pair of healthy kidneys can filter around 150 quarts of blood each day. Think about that. But when kidney function drops, waste and toxins can build up, leading to serious health issues. And sadly, once your kidneys are damaged, the way to reverse the damage is as impossible as running at the speed of light. With time, this deafening silence can lead to chronic kidney disease or kidney failure, and then the end of the story. Now, it's not just people with diabetes, corona, or heart issues that need to worry. Kidney disease can happen to anyone, and by anyone, we mean those who eat foods like no tomorrow. While some foods are great, healthy, rich in nutrients, and can even support kidney function. But others? Well, let's say they're ticking time bombs. If you want to protect your kidneys, it's time to get serious about what's on your plate. In this video, we're going to talk about 15 foods that you should avoid at all costs. They're destroying your already unhealthy kidneys swiftly and silently. Number 15. Processed meats. Processed meats, think bacon, sausages, hot dogs, and deli meats, are often considered a staple in many diets, but they're a serious threat to kidney health. These meats are typically loaded with sodium, preservatives, and unhealthy fats. The problem with sodium is that it contributes to high blood pressure, which, over time, can damage the kidneys. When the kidneys are under pressure from high blood pressure, they're not able to filter waste effectively, and this can lead to kidney disease. But it's not just the sodium that's concerning. Processed meats also contain phosphates, which can accumulate in the body and disrupt the delicate mineral balance. The kidneys, responsible for filtering out excess minerals, struggle with this overload, causing toxins to build up. And don't forget about the saturated fats in processed meats, which also raise cholesterol levels, increasing the risk of heart disease, a condition that often goes hand in hand with kidney disease. If you care about your kidneys, it's time to cut back on these meats. Swap them out for healthier protein sources like chicken, turkey, fish, or plant-based options like beans and lentils. Making these changes can help save your life. Number 14. Canned foods. Canned foods are a go-to for many due to their convenience and long shelf life. But when it comes to kidney health, they're far from ideal. The main culprit here is the high sodium content that most canned products pack. Sodium is known to raise blood pressure, and high blood pressure is one of the primary causes of kidney damage. When your kidneys are exposed to high blood pressure for too long, they have to work overtime to filter waste, and eventually, they can't keep up. This leads to kidney disease or even kidney failure. But it's not just the sodium that's a concern. Canned goods often contain preservatives and artificial additives that aren't ideal for anyone, let alone someone already dealing with kidney issues. If you love canned beans or veggies, don't worry. You can make healthier choices. Opt for low sodium or no salt added versions, or better yet, choose fresh or frozen alternatives that don't contain all those extra additives. If you must buy canned goods, make sure to eat them with precautions. Number 13. Fast food. Fast food. It's quick, it's easy, and it's delicious. But when it comes to your kidneys, it's a ticking time bomb. We all know fast food is high in sodium, sugar, and unhealthy fats. But these ingredients aren't just bad for your waistline. They're also damaging your kidneys. The excess salt raises your blood pressure, putting extra pressure on the kidneys and leading to kidney damage over time. But that's not all. Fast food is packed with processed ingredients and artificial flavors that provide zero nutritional value. They lack the vitamins and minerals your body needs to support kidney function, and the unhealthy fats and sugars can lead to obesity and diabetes, two conditions that put a massive strain on your kidneys. So, while a burger and fries may sound tempting, it's important to realize that what you eat today could lead to serious consequences tomorrow. If you love the convenience of fast food, try swapping it out for healthier alternatives, grilled chicken salads, wraps, or homemade meals. You can still satisfy your cravings without putting your kidneys at risk. Sometimes, it's best not to regret it later. Number 12. Dry fruits. Dry fruits such as raisins, apricots, and prunes are often marketed as healthy snacks. But when it comes to kidney health, they're actually not the best choice, especially for those with pre-existing kidney issues. Dried fruits are highly concentrated, which means they pack a lot of nutrients and potential dangers into a small serving. One of the biggest concerns is their high potassium and sugar content. Potassium is an essential mineral, but for those with kidney disease, it's something that needs to be carefully monitored. When the kidneys can't filter out excess potassium, it can cause life-threatening heart arrhythmias and muscle weakness. On top of that, dried fruits have a higher sugar concentration than fresh fruit, which can contribute to weight gain and increased blood sugar levels. Since sugar is also a culprit in the development of diabetes, and diabetes is a major risk factor for kidney disease, dried fruits can quickly become a serious problem. If you love dried fruits, don't worry, you don't have to give them up entirely. Just eat them in moderation, and be sure to check with your doctor or dietitian about the right amount for your specific needs. Number 11. Brown rice. Brown rice is often touted as a healthier alternative to white rice, but when it comes to kidney health, it may not always be the best choice. While brown rice is packed with fiber, vitamins, and minerals, it also contains higher levels of potassium and phosphorus, which can be problematic for people with kidney issues. The kidneys are responsible for filtering excess potassium and phosphorus from the blood, but when the kidneys are compromised, they can't keep up with this process. As a result, high levels of these minerals can build up, leading to serious issues. Excess phosphorus, for example, can cause calcium to leach out of your bones, weakening them over time. If you're trying to protect your kidneys, you might want to swap brown rice for lower potassium grains like quinoa, couscous, or bulgur. These grains are just as nutritious and can provide you with the fiber and minerals you need without putting your kidneys at risk. Of course, if you're unsure whether brown rice is okay for you, it's always a good idea to check with your healthcare provider for personalized advice. Number 10. Dairy products. Dairy products, milk, cheese, yogurt, are staples in many diets. While they provide a good source of calcium and protein, they can be a bit of a problem when it comes to kidney health, especially for those with kidney disease. The main issue lies in the high levels of phosphorus and potassium found in dairy. For those with impaired kidney function, these minerals can build up in the blood, causing serious complications. Excess phosphorus, in particular, can cause calcium to leach from your bones, leading to bone loss and increasing the risk of fractures. Dairy can also contribute to hyperkalemia, or high potassium levels, which can affect heart function and cause life-threatening arrhythmias. If you're managing kidney disease, it's important to keep an eye on your dairy intake. While you don't have to eliminate dairy fully, it's a good idea to choose lower potassium alternatives, such as almond or soy milk, or opt for cheese varieties that are lower in phosphorus. Moderation is key, And if you have any concerns, be sure to talk to your healthcare provider about the right dairy options for your specific needs. Number 9. Sodas. Soda might seem like a harmless treat, but when it comes to kidney health, it's one of the worst things you can drink. The main issue with soda, especially dark sodas, is the phosphoric acid they contain. This acid can cause kidney stones and make your kidneys excrete more calcium, which can lead to kidney damage over time. Additionally, the high sugar content in sodas can contribute to obesity, high blood pressure, and diabetes, all of which are major contributors to kidney disease. For those with existing kidney issues, drinking soda is like throwing gasoline on the fire. It not only harms your kidneys, but also puts unnecessary strain on your heart and liver. If you care about your kidneys, it's best to cut out soda altogether. If you need a beverage to quench your thirst, opt for water, herbal teas, or sparkling water with a splash of lemon. Not only will you be doing your kidneys a favor, but you'll also be avoiding the sugar crash and giving your body the hydration it really needs. Number 8. Legumes. Legumes, including beans, lentils, and peas, are generally considered superfoods because they're high in fiber, protein, and essential nutrients. But for people with kidney problems, these foods can actually be harmful. While legumes are rich in potassium and phosphorus, these minerals can build up in the blood when the kidneys aren't functioning properly. For those with kidney disease, consuming too much potassium can lead to dangerous heart arrhythmias, muscle weakness, and even cardiac arrest. The phosphorus in legumes can also cause calcium to leach out of your bones, weakening them over time. While legumes are an excellent food choice for most people, they should be consumed with caution by anyone with kidney issues. If you're managing kidney disease, it's best to limit your intake of legumes and opt for lower potassium options, such as white rice or pasta. With a bit of care, you can take care of those beans. Number 7. Spinach, Swiss chard, and beet greens. Leafy greens are generally a great addition to any diet, but if you're dealing with kidney problems, certain greens like spinach, Swiss chard, and beet greens should be eaten in moderation or avoided altogether. These greens are particularly high in potassium and oxalates, both of which can cause problems for people with kidney disease. High potassium levels can lead to dangerous heart arrhythmias and other complications, while oxalates can contribute to the formation of kidney stones. Since the kidneys are responsible for filtering out excess potassium and oxalates from the blood, consuming too much of these greens can overwhelm them and lead to serious health issues. While spinach and chard are packed with vitamins and minerals, they're also packed with potassium, something you want to avoid if your kidneys aren't functioning properly. Instead, opt for low potassium greens like kale, arugula, or lettuce. These can give you the same nutritional benefits without putting undue stress on your kidneys. Number 6. Salt. Salt, the silent killer of kidney health. While it might seem like a simple seasoning, salt is one of the most damaging foods for your kidneys. It's packed with sodium, and when you consume too much sodium, it leads to high blood pressure, which is a major risk factor for kidney disease. High blood pressure forces your kidneys to work overtime, trying to filter out the excess salt from your blood. Over time, this causes kidney damage, and it can even lead to kidney failure. But it's not just the salt shaker that's the problem. Processed foods, canned goods, and restaurant meals often contain hidden salt, making it easy to exceed the daily recommended intake without even realizing it. If you want to protect your kidneys, it's important to reduce your salt intake. This means cutting back on processed foods and cooking at home whenever possible. Try using herbs and spices for flavor instead of salt, and be mindful of hidden sources of sodium in packaged foods. Number 5. Artificial sweeteners. AI sweeteners, we mean artificial sweeteners, may seem like a healthier alternative to sugar, but they can cause harm to your kidneys. Studies suggest that excessive consumption of artificial sweeteners like aspartame, saccharin, and sucralose may contribute to kidney dysfunction. These sweeteners can increase the production of free radicals, which cause oxidative stress on the kidneys. Over time, this can damage kidney cells and impair their ability to filter waste properly. If you're looking to reduce sugar intake, opt for natural sweeteners like stevia, or simply reduce overall sweetness in your diet to protect your kidney health. Number 4. Pre-packaged snacks. Pre-packaged snacks, such as chips, crackers, and cookies, are convenient, but they come with a hefty dose of unhealthy fats, sodium, and preservatives. The excess salt in these snacks can raise your blood pressure, which in turn places stress on your kidneys. Additionally, the high levels of processed fats and sugars contribute to inflammation and kidney damage. Consuming these snacks frequently can lead to weight gain and increase the risk of diabetes, which is a major risk factor for kidney disease. Swap pre-packaged snacks for healthier options like fruits, nuts, and homemade treats to help safeguard your kidneys and live a little longer and stronger life. Number 3. Fried foods. Like canned and fast foods, fried foods such as French fries, fried chicken, and donuts are loaded with unhealthy trans fats and oils that can harm your kidneys. Trans fats raise cholesterol levels, leading to high blood pressure, which strains your kidneys. The process of frying also creates harmful compounds that can worsen kidney function, especially for those already dealing with kidney disease. These foods also contribute to obesity, a key factor in the development of diabetes, which increases the risk of kidney failure. To protect your kidneys, opt for baked, grilled, or steamed alternatives instead of deep-fried options. Number 2. High sugar desserts. We love sweet, do you? It's slowly but surely ending your story. High sugar desserts like cakes, pastries, candies, dairy milk chocolate, Mr. Beast bars, Twisto, M&M, well, a lot more of these kinds of stuff feel delicious, are delicious, and just mouth-blowing, but what you don't know is that they also love your kidneys. Excessive sugar intake can lead to obesity, insulin resistance, and eventually type 2 diabetes, all of which increase the likelihood of kidney disease. High sugar levels can damage the blood vessels in the kidneys, impairing their ability to filter waste. The added sugars in many desserts also promote inflammation and oxidative stress, further accelerating kidney damage. For kidney-friendly dessert options, choose fruits, small portions of dark chocolate, or homemade treats with reduced sugar for a healthier alternative. Number 1. Alcohol. Alcohol, when consumed in excess, can severely damage your kidneys over time. Drinking too much alcohol increases the risk of high blood pressure, liver disease, and kidney stones, all of which directly harm kidney function. Alcohol is also a diuretic, causing dehydration, which further stresses the kidneys and impairs their ability to filter waste. Chronic heavy drinking can lead to kidney disease and kidney failure. If you enjoy alcohol, do so in moderation. Drinking plenty of water alongside alcohol can help prevent dehydration and reduce the strain on your kidneys. Moderation is key to protecting your kidney health. If you have enjoyed this video, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you soon in the next one.